Good morning, my dear students. I'm Miss Tania Poveda. This is Entrepreneurship 1. Welcome back. Remember that it's so important that you save this information on your computer or cell phone or tablet. In case you cannot, you can print it or take notes on your notebook or folder. Okay? Are you ready? Well, let's start. Today we're going to start with a new unit. Today we start with the first part of financing definitions, which is basically some vocabulary we need to manage during this class. Okay, so as you can see in the picture, you probably have an idea what we are going to talk about, aren't you? Okay, well, let's read a little bit about finance. Here we have some representations of what finance is, right? Basically, it's like funding, saving, and getting benefits. That's basically the definition of finance, the objective, etc. Okay? So knowing this about finance, we can define financing as is the act of providing funds for business activities, making purchases, or investing. Okay, I want you to pay attention on these most important words that I'm going to highlight right now. It's funds right here. You see I'm painting in yellow the word funds. For business activities, we already handled this vocabulary very well. Making purchases. Do you know a synonym for the word purchase, for the verb purchase, a synonym? Any other word to say purchase? Buy, right? When you go and buy something, you pay for something, you give money and receive a product. You receive a good or receive a service. Okay, so making purchases or investing. I'm still painting yellow these important words. We're going to work with this later. Okay, financial institutions and banks, and here I'm going to make a short pause. They are not the same, very similar, both handle money. Financial institutions and banks are in the business of financing as they provide capital. This is other important word. We are not going to talk about capital today. We're going to do it next class, but this is an important word because usually people confuse capital only with cash, but I'm going to explain about that later. Okay, so financial institutions and banks are in the business of financing as they provide capital to businesses, consumers, and investors to help them achieve their goals. Okay, good. It's very important we understand these words, and that's why I chose these pictures, so we can connect the information. As we can see, what do they have in common, these three pictures here? What do they have in common? We have the word funds. We have the word purchase. I already told you the synonym, and investing. So as we can observe in this picture, here we have money, right? Here we have money. This one is growing. And here we have money. Money, right? We're talking about money, money, money. Well, these are very important words we need to understand very well. So in businesses, when we talk about financing, we're talking about funds, we're talking about investing, and we're talking about purchasing. And again, purchase is other way to say buy. So I'm going to, I'm going to highlight this word, buy and purchase, very similar words. I can tell they are synonyms actually. So here we have the option buy here on the bottom. Okay, so after this we can continue with these pictures about bank and financial institutions. Got it? So again, are they the same? Well, they are similar. So financial institutions is like all the institutions handling money. So we can say that banks are included into financial institutions, but they are not the only institutions that is going to provide you money for your business, for your studies, for a trip, for any situation that you need some money to start something. That something can be many things. Can be a business, can be to start building a house, it can be finishing your college or university, it can be in case you want to buy a car, or why not, travel around the world. That's important to understand. Banks are not the only institutions that can give you money. Got it? There are other financial institutions. We are going to talk about that in other class, but this is only like the introduction. Remember, this is the first part of financing definitions. Okay, we can continue here. Some terms that we should know. At least we can get related to them. When talking about finance or financing, we're talking about also investment. We're talking about common stock, real estate, bonds, stockbroker, asset allocation, mutual funds, and hedge funds. Well, here, pay attention to this word, real estate with E, And no, this is not a mistake. This is not a typo. No, it's not a typing mistake. When we talk about money that we use to buy a house, to buy a building or an office, we are talking about real estate with E. It is not like when we talk about United States. No, it's different. We're talking about two different things. So pay attention to this letter here. Even this is only one letter, means a big difference. So when we talk about real estate, we're talking about the business of buying and selling houses, which is a business kind of popular here in Ecuador right now. Some people work by themselves and they are looking for houses they can sell to other people. So they get a commission after they sell the house. It can be also a building, it can be an office, it can be any construction. But basically that's real estate. Okay, so this is only some vocabulary that we're going to use the rest of the class. And let's continue. I'm pretty happy with this information I found here. And after you finish watching my video, after you finish this class, you are going to answer some questions. So pay attention to the video, take notes if you need to. Anyway, this is going to be in YouTube, so you can watch it anytime, okay? Well, enjoy it, pay attention. It's really good the way they explain it. I'm kind of jealous because probably it's a lot better than what I do. But anyway, I'm using this to help my class and for you to listen other voices that is not only mine. Okay, guys, so enjoy the video. It's only 6 minutes video. It's not too long. You can pause it anyway, go for water and come back. And let's watch it.
Oh no, my computer's freaking out again. I have to call...
No need to call a professional, Michael.
Oh, it's you. The mysterious stranger in my computer who cares about me so much.
That's right. I care about you and your future. I'm here to help you achieve a good future.
And you're still not going to tell me who you are?
You're so smart, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Eventually. In the meantime, let's take the next step towards your brighter future. Do you know what finance is?
Finance means money, right?
Close enough. Finance is about managing money and all things related to money, like credit, banking, and investment.
Let's see. I have no money, really. I do have credit. I have a bank and no investments.
That's what we're going to talk about. Finance does 3 major things. 1, it's actually a time travel machine. You could save money now to use tomorrow, or you can use credit to spend today what you'll earn tomorrow.
Time travel thing, huh?
2, using finance correctly will protect you in case you run into troubles, like falling sick, having an accident, or losing your job.
Protection. Nice.
3, finance gets money to people who have business ideas, but don't have enough money to realize them.
Right, I knew that one.
So, finance is divided into 3 areas. First, personal finance. Personal finance is being able to answer the age-old question. How come my neighbor drives a convertible BMW while I have a second-hand Kia? Or more to the point, why is my credit card bill bigger than my lifetime savings? Second, corporate finance. That's how companies make decisions about raising and investing money, like how much equity or debt to use and which investments to make and when.
Whoa, equity? What's that?
When you have equity, that means you own part of a company. Ownership is represented by shares of stock. You've heard of them.
And what exactly did you mean when you said debt?
Debt is money borrowed by a company or a person that they need to repay. Got it?
Got it.
The third area of finance is how government and public sector companies raise and spend money. But let's focus on personal finance for now, since you look like you're a person, not the government. Am I right?
Right, you want to explain something that helps me.
Personal finance is about securing your financial future. You'll learn to manage your personal budget, your investment portfolio, and make smart choices in your life. There are 3 fundamental principles you have to follow. The first principle is adopting sound personal habits and discipline. This includes things like saving regularly, not borrowing what you can't repay, and sticking to your monthly budget.
What? You want me to start saving now? I can hardly make ends meet.
Absolutely now. Start setting money aside as soon as humanly possible. If you can afford only a small share of your income every month, that's what you put aside. You'll earn interest, and when you reinvest that, your small savings will grow into large savings over time. This is called compounding, and it works like magic in the long run.
And credit cards? Can I use those?
As long as you can pay off the balance at the end of each month. Otherwise, no. The second principle is planning ahead, like starting early to plan for retirement, making compounding work for you, and getting proper health and property insurance.
What? Retirement? Me? I just finished school.
Here's the thing. If you don't save for your retirement now, you'll have to work until age 100. But relax. You've got 2 great things going for you. Compounding is 1. Reinvest interest and dividends you earn, and let them accumulate in your account so they can earn income.
Nice. I save a little money every month. The little money earns money, which becomes a lot of money over time.
Right. Your money will make money. The second thing working for you is stocks or equities. They go up and down, but in the long run, they earn good returns that beat inflation.
So I should invest everything in stocks, yes?
No. Stocks should account for the largest part of your portfolio, but you should always diversify. Which brings me to the third principle. You have to keep your portfolio diversified with a balance of cash, bonds, and equities, and, if possible, some real assets. like a home or some commodities. You should review your portfolio regularly and adjust it to make sure it stays balanced. And you should use dollar cost averaging to smooth average purchase prices.
Dollar cost averaging? What on earth is that?
Say you want to invest $12,000 in an index fund that tracks the US stock market. You can buy $1,000 worth every month for a year. This makes sure you buy more units when the price is low, and less units when the price is high. It also forces you to save regularly. That's dollar cost averaging.
Gotcha. That's a cool trick. And index funds, are they a good thing?
Yes, index funds track the average evolution of a stock market. They offer diversification, liquidity, and low cost. ETFs, or exchange-traded funds, are a particularly popular type of index fund. They are traded on stock exchanges and can track anything from the Chinese stock market to the price of gold.
Okay, so you want me to do 3 things. Be disciplined, plan ahead, and diversify. And that's good because...
Because it will go a long way toward helping you achieve material comfort and financial security.
I knew that. I was just testing you.
Speaking of tests, let's see what you've learned. Which of the following is a good idea? Answer yes or no. Start saving for retirement when you reach age 50.
Okay, guys, so that question is yes or no? You sure? Okay, let's listen.
No, I should start saving now.
Right. Next, save a regular percent of your income regardless of how much you earn.
Yes or no? Okay, if you were listening, you know the answer.
I know that one. Yes, a small amount will become a big amount over the years.
Excellent. Next, put all your money into stocks because they offer the highest returns.
Yes or no? All your money in one business? Yes or no? Let's see. You sure? Okay, let's listen.
No, diversify.
Wonderful. Last question. Invest in stocks through ETFs or index funds.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You almost listened to the answer. So probably by now you already know. Anyway, yes or no? Yes, you're right. You hear it. It's
Yes,
yes.
they give me diversification and they don't cost much.
Wow, you are a good student. That makes the sacrifice I made to be here worth it.
Sacrifice? What are you talking about?
What? I shouldn't have said anything.
Sacrifice? What did you sacrifice?
Look at the time. I gotta go. Until
Okay. So with this, we finish this first part. But let's, I prepare something in the end of this to summarize some important points about this short video, and it's areas of finance. So we have these areas of finance where you can put your money. When we talk about finance, remember it's that money that you use with a specific goal, okay? So where you're going to put your money, how you're going to handle it, or where you can get some money from too. So we have some personal finance. That's the first one he mentioned. We have corporate finance, like with big corporations or companies or any other institutions. And public finance, which is the money coming from the government. It's very important we distinguish and remember these 3 ways we can get money from in case we need some financing. And remember that when we talk about financing, we're talking about the money you are going to need or that you want to start a business, to study, to travel, to buy a house, to buy a car, etc. Okay, and talking about diversification, if you pay attention in the video, they were talking about how you can handle your money. There is an expression in Spanish that they say, don't put all the eggs in one basket. You know the eggs, right? Okay, so if you understand that, like, do not put all the eggs in one basket, it means don't risk everything. So if you do it like this, if you think about it, the diversification of the money, if you lose maybe money here in real assets, probably if you lose this money, at least you have these other three. Or if you lose this one, yes, I know it's a lot, but it's not everything. That's what I mean. So the best idea to manage your money when talking about financing is to diversify your money. So how we can do it? We can have some cash, put some money in real assets or equities or bonds, like in the bank, maybe. So those were the points I wanted to point right now, areas of finance and diversification of finance. So that's it for today. This was only the introduction about financing definitions. Next class, we continue with more. I hope that you learn a lot. And have a wonderful day, guys. Take care and see you soon. Bye-bye.